What's going on, guys? This is Matt Marinoff. I am super excited today. I've got the infamous Lenny Hernandez from Flipping NJ, who is with me today. We're not really going to be talking about Flipping NJ. We're going to be talking about an incredible service that he's put together that's going to help people find people within minutes, not days, not weeks, minutes. And I'm going to have him explain it. I'm also going to have his stepson come on. And he's on here as well.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
This is Christian Rodriguez, and Christian is on his team, but Christian's also, I guess he is your stepson, right?
Absolutely.
He's your stepson. He's a good guy. Congratulate this young fella. He just found out he's having a baby.
That's right.
Thank you.
Excited.
He's the only man alive who's actually going to be giving birth. I'm only kidding. You look great for being pregnant. I see the photo. I love it.
Thank you.
So congratulations on that. So Christian, he's very young. How old are you, Christian?
28.
28. I thought you were like 19. You look so
No,
young.
no. Started around 21. But,
Okay, you started young in the industry. So 28, left New Jersey, went to my destination of choice, which is Florida.
Yep.
He's living the dream down there, and now he's building his own little family, so that's pretty cool. So I've known Lenny for many years. Lenny and I followed each other. Lenny and I have done business together. And when Lenny told me that he's a big supporter of my company and the whole short sale stuff. When Lenny told me that he has his new service that he's providing to help people find people, obviously in any industry it's good to have it, especially if you have people that are not paying child support. You have people that, for whatever reason, stop paying rent. You want to maybe possibly put a judgment against them. So they have a software that they're utilizing, that they're using, that they actually created. And just so we're clear, that is Lenny Hernandez from Flipping NJ. That is not a toupee. That's actually his real hair. His wife asked him to continuously grow it while he still can.
Yeah.
So she can actually look at him like he's a young man, and that's why you always wear the cap, because your head was
right. That's right. I was shaving my hair for 20 years. I decided to switch it up now.
That's amazing. You should just tell people flat out you found the miracle grow, and see if people actually inquire and want to pay for it. It'd be the biggest Ponzi scheme ever, bigger than Madoff.
I like it.
So, guys, let's talk a little bit. I have a couple of questions I want to talk about. Obviously, Christian, you're down in Florida, but you also purchased Florida and New Jersey and stuff like that. One of the questions that I always get asked is, Matt, how are you finding your transactions? How are you finding your deals? And although today is about skip tracing, I wanted to ask this question because, what have you, Christian, first what have you been doing as far as obtaining inventory?
Yes, so I would say the easiest way and the cheapest way if you have no money is driving for dollars. It's what I started doing here when I first moved to Florida. I would just drive around neighborhoods, one, to get familiar with the area because I knew nothing about where I was, and just started taking down addresses that looked like abandoned, boarded up, tall grass, things like that. And then I would just compile that list, and then before you know it, I have a couple properties in there that are hopefully motivated sellers. So that's definitely one list. I mean, there's a ton of other ones that you can get online, tax delinquent lists, water shutoff lists, probate, absentee owners, things like that.
Right.
But I would say as far as the easiest, cheapest, and actually really good quality leads are going to be your driving for dollars. Definitely.
Okay, so let me back up. Your stepfather is the infamous Lenny Hernandez. Did any part of you say, why the hell am I leaving New Jersey? I'm going to Florida. Lenny, I still want to do the business, but I'm going to do it from down there. Lenny, what was going through your head before Christian answers that question when he said, I'm leaving?
So when Christian first said he wanted to go to Florida, I was initially like, Christian's my right hand. So I didn't really want him to go, but I'm not going to stop him from going. But we had already seen that him working remotely from the office when we're doing share sales, right? everything can be done remotely, whether you're here in New Jersey, Florida, anywhere, another country. So, and he pointed that out, and literally that's been the case. Well, Christian is living proof that you can really work anywhere in the world doing this stuff, right? You just need somebody over here, obviously, boots on the ground. You need to have, the relationships and stuff like that over here. But he's proves it. Work with him every single day. He's not only working, helping me doing stuff, but he's also getting properties for himself out there. He's doing buying holds out here while living out there, right? So it's pretty awesome.
So, for me, my company's not brick and mortar. Lenny, I know we talked about you got a huge overhead. You got a massive office over there in Somerset. You've got a big presence. I don't have the brick and mortar. I don't have to worry about, paying the rent, the utilities and stuff like that. So when this whole pandemic thing really hit, we didn't really skip a beat. And I'm assuming the same thing with Christian. I know your office was empty for a while. I know you have people float in and out. Christian, what was going through your head? Were you nervous to say, hey, Mom, Dad, I'm leaving New Jersey, I'm going to Florida? And did you have money when you were leaving?
Yeah, I mean, it stinks leaving family. I hate being away from Lenny and my mom and things like that. But I always knew I was going to be able to do it because, like Lenny was telling you, when I mainly worked from the office. 95% of the time, I never even went to any of the properties we ever got. So, I thought to myself, if that's the case, why can't I do this anywhere? I could be in Alaska for all we know, So anyway, yeah, I figured I could just do this anywhere. Sometimes it does become an inconvenience where I wish I could be there and just run to a property real quick if we run into an issue. But, it's also helped me step back and see the business from a different light, where now we're not just looking at New Jersey. We're looking at states that I would have never even thought of before. So, to me, it's a blessing that I did this because it's taught me so much more than what I've known before. And like Lenny was saying, I'm buying properties in New Jersey that I've never even seen before. They become my rentals and everything's going very well. And I'm able to now expand my business. And if I wanted to, I can do the same thing in any other state. I just got to replicate that plan.
So you're in Florida, your property's in New Jersey. Who looks after your properties in New Jersey?
Yes, so I figured what's the best way to make sure that I'm in a good position. I can connect with realtors, get an idea of the neighborhood and stuff like that from a realtor. But my best advice would find a good property manager local in that town. And that's exactly what I did. I flew up to Jersey. I went to a town that I'd never even heard of before. It's Bridgeton, New Jersey. It's in Cumberland County. It's 2 hours away from where I lived. And met with a property manager. She blew me away. She knew the town and all this stuff. And, a lot of people say you don't need a property manager if you only have a couple properties and things like that, which is true. But for me, I just thought for peace of mind, 8% a month is like a no-brainer to me. So basically, I let her run with it. I find the property, we close on it, and then I just have her take it from there. And since then, I haven't really had to do anything. It's been kind of.
What if the property needs renovation? Who handles the renovation?
Yeah, so also I thought to myself, a lot of these property managers, they know contractors. So just networking with them. The properties I'm looking for are more like turnkey, light, cosmetic type of rehabs. I'm not looking for anything crazy at the moment. Right. But definitely in the future, I'm probably going to start picking up properties that need a lot more work. I just didn't think I was ready for that yet, so kind of starting slow.